Hey, it's Mike over at 518 Mobile RV Repair. Happy New Year to everybody. Big week in the shop this week. Some large projects going on here. We're going to finally get the refrigerator in that Jayco. We got a full roof job that's coming in. We got some work going on the Sunseeker. Also the body sealant and roof lap going to get redone on that as well. So big week here at the shop. Stay tuned. We'll get through everything with you. All right, back on the Jayco North Point here. We've got the new Frigidaire in, all powered up, all working, ready to go for camping season. Okay, next up at the shop, I got this Keystone Cougar. It's got some roof issues on it that need to be taken care of. In the back of the unit here, we have some loose Luan. This whole back panel here, so you can kind of see the line on the roof to the back. This whole thing's got to get replaced. So we're going to start by taking everything off the top side of the roof and removing all of the covering as well. So we'll check back in on this Keystone. All right, we're back on the Sunseeker Class Seatless, having some of the electrical issues in it. As we described last time, we cleaned up some grounding problems inside of the junction box for the transfer switch. Now this transfer switch will go from campground power to generator power so that you don't have two sources feeding the unit at once. Those were cleaned up, and some of that was believed to have burned out the converter. The converter is back installed with a new one, new WFCO converter. We're back on the camper lights themselves, so we are sustaining there. We also installed a power management system for this customer as well, as you can see. I can get a good shot for you through Southwire. Now what this system does here is it's going to analyze power coming into the unit, either generator, park power, so on and so forth. And this is going to analyze anything that's going on. So it's going to have input power. It's also going to know what it's drawing. As you can see here, you got what you got coming in and how many amps it's drawing out of the system. Now this being a 30 amp system, it knows once it gets close to that or beyond that, that it'll automatically kill this out. Now, obviously there's a breaker in line. Breakers work off from heat. This system works off from technology sensing how much amperage is being drawn. Also, if your park power or generator power is below what's specified, the system won't turn on. Or if you're getting high amperage loads or high voltage drops in the campgrounds, it's going to sense that. When your AC kicks on, it's going to say, hey, listen, I've only got 103 volts and I'm trying to run the air conditioner, and it's actually going to shut this system down itself. So very good protection system, protects against 120 volt problems, and obviously in this case it would help protect against the issues with the converter being burnt up as well because of some grounding problems. So a little upgrade for this customer. What we have left on this is some roof maintenance, some ceiling maintenance from a SealTech. We'll show you some pictures on that. We'll give you some after pictures. And we got to get the generator back into this system as well for the camper. So we'll check back in on the Sunseeker. It's almost done. Okay, back on the Keystone roof job here. Got everything pulled off the top. Getting ready to get the membrane off from the wood here. So everything's off. Side channels are off. Front channels are off. On to the next step. All right, this is what we got on the Keystone. All the membrane is off from front to back. And we've got the big rot spot in the back, so we've got two boards here that need to be replaced. And then we'll resheet Luan the entire way to get everything smooth. Everything's still sticky from the original glue, as you can see. And get everything cut out on the top side, get it prepped up to put the new membrane down. Okay, rear decking's off the Keystone, as you can see. Lots of water damage. Lots of mice. Get this all cleaned out, dried up. Put some Kills coat on it. Luckily, structure-wise, it's just wet. Checked it all over here. Good structure left. Wet, mice infested, leaking roof.
It's all glued together.
Okay, we got the keystone all resheeted on the top. All of our vent holes cut out. A couple seams that we're feathering in on the front and the back of this thing. We are ready to seal our seams up and get the roof laid out. All right, we got the roof membrane fresh off the roll, all laid out, getting it formed onto the roof at this point. We'll let this settle out. Start gluing it down. All right, checking in on the Sunseeker Class C here. The boys did some roof maintenance on it. Now, you're looking at it right now and going, man, that looks dirty. And I can tell you for a fact that this roof has been cleaned twice with the cleaner that we use. So what we have here is some discoloration on the fiberglass throughout the years, a little bit of sun baking, so on and so forth. The good news is everything is clean, dirt is lifted from it, and everything's re-lapped. So we looked at what the Seal Tech had told us, and we went through and re-lapped everything on this roof. Now we're going to go through and do some body sealant on this as well. So the Sunseeker is coming along. Lap sealant's laid down, and once this stacks up here, we're going to put some UV treatment on as well, prevent any further discoloration or cracking on this fiberglass material. Well, that's a wrap for the shop this week. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you like what you're seeing, hit like. If you like the content that you're seeing each week, please subscribe to our YouTube page as well. Next week, we're going to get this roof job wrapped up on the Cougar and hopefully finish up the body sealant on the Sunseeker, get that out of here and get some more projects. Coming down the pipeline here, we've got a rear wall replacement to do for some tin on a Park model, and then we're going to get into some more projects as well. Stay tuned. We'll see you next week. Have a good weekend.